Game 6 for the Nuggets and Clippers. LA had a 2-1 lead at one point, then got beat at the buzzer in Game 4, lost in Denver Game 5. So Thursday at home trying to force a decisive Game 7 down 3-2 to the Nuggets. Second quarter, Clippers up 4. James Harden matched up with Nikola Jokic. Step back 3 is good. 7-point LA lead. Later in the second, Clippers up by 3. Harden another 3. 37th career 20-point half in the playoffs. He passes Shaquille O'Neal for the 5th most by any player since '98. Clippers by 1 at the half. Halfway through the third, they're up 6. Kawhi Leonard to Norman Powell. Powell with the big finish. Another look. That'll get the wall up. Clippers up 74-66. Less than a minute later, same score. Kawhi Leonard, no good. But he gets it back, and he's so strong with the ball. 27 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists. Clippers up by 10. And then later, Powell alone in the corner. 3 in rhythm. Clippers up 11 after 3, trying to make it stick and get to Denver for Game 7. Fourth quarter now. 11-point lead. Harden, 3 more. He had 28. Clippers up by 14. Later in the fourth, Bogdan Bogdanovic extends the lead to 15. But Denver would come back. Got it back down to 11. Aaron Gordon for 3. Gordon had 19. 8-point game. Later in the quarter, Gordon with a block on Powell. Nuggets going the other way. Jamal Murray, hero of Game 5. He had 21, 8 rebounds and 8 assists in this game. Nuggets down just 6. Less than a minute later. Good ball movement for L.A. Powell with a fake. And then the make. He finished with 24 in the night. Clippers up 110-101. Under a minute to go. Nuggets down 5. Jokic attacking Ivica Zubac, but he can't get it to go. Leonard going the other way. Nuggets forced the foul. The Clippers hold on. We'll see you in Denver for Game 7.
Either win or go home. So a lot of opportunities to be aggressive, and I took them. You know, I mean, we did a good job game planning. See what we needed to make corrections on and did it. So one more game. Still a lot of mental mistakes. A lot of execution that we can get better at. And then go out there and take it. I mean, it's like win or go home. You know what I mean? So we didn't want to go home. We got one more game left in a couple days.
Nikola gets fouled a lot. I'm not sure what was happening tonight, but for him to shoot 2 free throws with the amount of contact that was going on out there was absolutely crazy. They put smalls on him. Those smalls were allowed to do whatever they want. So I'm really excited for Saturday that we're going to be able to do the same thing with their best players. Because if that's the physicality we're allowed to play with, we'll react to it, and we will go there in Game 7.
Clippers have reached the Game 7 in 43% of their best-of-7 playoff series. That's 10 of 23. That's the highest percentage of series to go 7 games by any active franchise in NBA history. LA's won 4 of its previous 9 Game 7s, but only 1 of 4 on the road, and they'll be on the road Saturday in Denver. Knicks on the road Thursday in Detroit, trying to close out the Pistons up 3-2, entering Game 6. Pick this up late first quarter with the Knicks up 8, and Jalen Brunson came to play. Drives, gets the floater to go, puts the Knicks up 10. Next possession for New York. He'll pull up for the 3 in transition. Brunson, 15 points in the first quarter. Game 5, he had 16 in the entire game. And the Knicks up 14 after 1. Late second quarter. Pistons cut a 15-point lead down to 3. Malik Beasley knocking down a 3. Score tied at 49. 2 seconds left in the half. Beasley, another 3. Take that with you to the locker room. Beasley made 6 3-pointers in the first half, tied for the most in a half in Pistons postseason history. And the Pistons with a 2-point lead at the half, trying to stay alive. Early third, Knicks up 4. Brunson still feeling it from out there. Knicks up 7. 4 minutes to go in the third. 11-point New York lead. Tobias Harris drives, denied by OG Anunoby. Mikal Bridges going to push it in transition and put it down on Cade Cunningham. Bridges going left hand. That is suitable for framing. Knicks up 13. Let's go to the fourth now. Less than 7 to go. Pistons down by 5. Tim Hardaway Jr. with his dad watching knocks down the 3. Pistons on a 9-0 run to pull within 2. Next possession. Bridges turns it over. Dennis Schroeder leading the break to Asar Thompson. 11-0 Detroit run to tie it at 103. Next Pistons possession. Cunningham We've seen him become a playoff performer in this series. 13-0 run, Pistons with the lead. Later in the fourth, Brunson put him on the line as well. Knicks down 4 after he made the free throw. Under 2 to go. Brunson, again, still not sure how he made this move to score the bucket here. Falling down, losing his balance, but he got it to go. 37 for Brunson at that point. Knicks down 2. 41 seconds to go. Knicks down 2. Brunson, no good. But Bridges, position underneath, and he gets a stick back to tie it at 113. 11 seconds to go now. Still tied at 113. Brunson. Crossover move, and the 3 to put the Knicks up 3 with 4 seconds to go. The bench all fired up. Brunson put Thompson on skates with the crossover and then knocked it down. Here's how it sounded from Mike Breen.
Brunson puts up a 3. Bang! Bang! Jalen Brunson hits the 3 with 4.3 remaining.
NBA's clutch player of the year with 40. But one last chance for Detroit. Cunningham to Beasley, who was open but can't hold on to it. And the Knicks win 116-113, and they close out the series, beating the Pistons 4-2.
We built for this. That's all it is. We built for it. That's what we kept saying. Sorry. But we built for it. That's all it was. Stay with it. Stay positive and just stay fighting. We built for it. That's all I know. That's all we
have experience. The Celtics have experience in playing these guys. They were just physical. They brought the fight to us, and then we had to respond, and then we did.
It was just, little things that got away from us, ball not bouncing our way, and then us just not executing certain details that we wanted to execute. So I thought it was a great experience for us as a young team. I didn't feel like we were too inexperienced to win that series, though.
Brunson with a second career 40-point game and a series-clinching win on the road after also doing it last year in the first round against Philly. Brunson becomes the 5th player in NBA history to do it multiple times, joining Giannis Antetokounmpo, Dwayne Wade, Charles Barkley, and Michael Jordan, who did it 4 times. All right, unoccupied chair on the anchor desk. So as promised, Danny Green here with us.
Awesome.
You said the Knicks were lucky to win this game and win this series. Why?
Well, they were one foul call away from being down 3-2.
Yeah.
So if they don't get that foul call, or if they didn't let it go, they would be down in the series. And also, there was games that Cat got bailed out, So Cat didn't have great games. Jalen Brunson didn't have a game prior. But this game tonight, the trend is if Cat doesn't play well, New York doesn't win. Jalen Brunson really bailed them out and said they were down most of the game. Detroit had the lead. They just immaturity, didn't execute down the stretch, missed some easy bunnies. Jalen Brunson saved them again. But this was a game that Detroit could have won, should have won, and other games in the series that Detroit should have won.
All right, that being said, I'll leave the Knicks fans to get at you on social media. And we'll look ahead to Knicks Celtics. What are you expecting in that series?
I expect a dogfight. I mean, Knicks found a way to win in this series against Detroit, hard, gritty, fought series. I expect the same, but Boston is just too deep, honestly. And if they're fully healthy, if Drew Holiday's back, I expect Boston to be winning that series. And it should go at least 6 if the Knicks play the way they played this series. Hopefully, Cat shows up. I want to see a 7-game series, but I think Boston will get it in 6.
Meanwhile, we do get a 7-game series in the first round with the Clippers and Nuggets now after L.A. takes Game 6. Before we get to Game 7, what was the key for the Clippers in Game 6?
James Harden. Yeah. It started and finished with him. But I got to give a lot of flowers to Nicholas Batum. He came in, guarded Jokic, came with a lot of energy, made the extra pass, tip plays, things that don't show up in the stat sheet, block shots. But just his energy changed the whole narrative of the game. He knew how to space the floor to give James his ISO. But James Harden came out aggressive, had 21 in the first half, ended up, I think, with 28 to 30 points. And he was the reason why they won the game today.
Meanwhile, the Nuggets, they got the buzzer-beating dunk from Aaron Gordon to stay in the series. Now they get a Game 7 at home. What happens in that game?
It's going to be a tough one, but I'm going to give it to Denver. I'm going to give the edge to Denver. They're at home. They're the home team. I can see them playing better. Jamal Murray has been, and Aaron Gordon been up and down, but I expect them to come out hot with a lot of energy. It all depends on James Harden. If James Harden plays, if Kawhi's going to do what Kawhi does. Norman Powell had a big night tonight. You're going to need another one from him, but James Harden has to come out and hoop. But ultimately, I think Denver's going to be a little bit too much, and I think they end up winning the series. It's going to be a close game, but they're going to end up winning at home. I want to try to boast at what I look like. Jimmy with the heat, I'm on fire. It's 88 over here.